Hey YouTube, Sean, Leslie Over Dummies. Just a short video today, because I've received a lot of messages about bypassing the reg. Here's something strange. I decided today to do tests 1, 2, and 3, based on my video yesterday with 825 PSI output tank, bypassed, power barrel, HP 68s. I was shooting 380 to 390. There was one 390 in there. We're just gonna call it 380 on this barrel with HP 68s, bypassed. So today, I reinstated my regulator. I installed the original factory VKS reg spring that was in there. It was worn, to say the least. It measured at 31.5 millimeters. I installed it into the marker. I wound my marker up, or the regulator up to max. And I should have videotaped this stuff, but unfortunately, going back and forth, just didn't pan out that way. With the shorter spring, it did shoot lower. It shot 370-ish average, 370, 372 feet per second with an HP 68. I took a brand new regulator spring that I had. I installed it into the regulator. It measured 33.5 millimeters in length. I maxed my regulator, I filled my bottle, and guess what? 380 feet per second, HP 68s, 825 PSI output, and the power barrel, which is identical numbers to what I shot bypassed. So you be the judge of really what's going on. But I'm going to shoot it with the brand new rag. So I put one mag through this spring that's installed in here. Might be tough to see down there. Yeah, definitely gonna be tough to see, but you can see my brass is intact and it's wound down like it would be if it was functioning, and it is functioning indeed. So HP 68s, same tank I tested yesterday. No magic hose attached. .380. This is should have showed you. Full bottle. .380. 382. 380. 382. I think you guys get the point. The point is, the bypass does exactly what I originally thought it did. And in fact, my power wasn't down. It had more to do with bore matching my projectiles, because you can tell now there's no difference. Brand new reg spring or bypassed, it shot exactly the same. Now there's no internal modifications to this VKS. So those that still might be judging, well, you know, hey, them the breaks. But guys, there are instances where having a regulated marker is an absolute great feature. If you're shooting kinetics and pepperballs, obviously being able to adjust your velocity on the fly with a single Allen key is a major bonus. But the reality is, guys, I mean, if you're shooting kinetics, most of you guys out there are saying you want the most power. Well, essentially the bypass is the most power based on your tank output. No springs to fail or weaken or O-rings that are actually internal in here. But don't knock it till you try it. For the doubters out there, I challenge you to at least try the bypass before passing judgment. It's super simple. A penny, an Allen key, it's free. It's absolutely free to try. And if you run into a problem, message me. I'll gladly help you. It's a very simple design inside. And the best part about it is it's reversible. If you don't like it or it doesn't perform like you wanted it to, you just put it back together, and literally it goes back together as quickly as it came apart. So I look forward to hearing your comments, and anybody who tries it to hit me up and let's chat. The FSC bypass, I know a number of people that run it on the FSC, and it performs absolutely. And the feedback is exactly how I'm portraying it. Some people did not know that they were not actually running maximum velocity until they did the bypass. And again, it's a personal decision, guys. But to say that it's wrong is not right. Right? I mean, to each their own, I guess. And one other thing, guys, if not the most important tool, is buy yourself a chronograph. You need to baseline your own marker. And this video is the perfect example of I created a baseline yesterday with this barrel, these projectiles, this tank output pressure. And then I changed one variable, which was the reinstating my regulator, and I'm able to prove without a doubt that my marker is behaving as I expected. There's a lot of hearsay on the internet, and if you can't measure your own marker, I mean, I'm sorry. You really don't have a place saying that one is better than the other. You need to measure your marker. If not for your own satisfaction, for the purposes of LL, you may or may not be spitting balls either A, hard enough, or B, you're putting holes in people. And neither of those two will probably have a good outcome for you on either end. So if there's one takeaway from this video, aside from bypass or not to bypass, it is baseline your markers, guys. Baseline your markers. All of them perform differently, but yours will perform the same based on your findings, not on my findings. These videos are good for educational purposes, to teach you about your marker, but I can't say that your marker is going to perform the same. But I bet it will. I bet the number might be different, intact or bypassed, but I bet you that number that you produce will be the same. Yeah. Until next time.